The Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has been welcomed to County Mayo on the second day of his official visit to Ireland. He met the President Catherine Connolly at Westport House this morning before visiting cousins in his ancestral village of Aughagower.
The sun beamed down on the Canadian Prime Minister as he was greeted on the steps of Westport House by President Catherine Connolly. Mark Carney said he could even see the top of Croagh Patrick in a cloud-free sky.
You can see the top of Croagh Patrick.
After a brief tête-à-tête with the President, it was on to the ancestral home place of his grandparents, Robert Carney and Nora Moran. Crowds lined up outside St Patrick's Church in Aughagower to shake the Prime Minister's hand and to welcome him home.
It's fantastic to be back. I've been here twice, but no one noticed the last time I came. So it's a great thrill.
I got to shake hands with the Prime Minister of Canada and it was class, so it was.
It's really wonderful. We're delighted to be part of it, you know.
It's a great day for the village, it's a great day for Aughagower, it's a great day for the general area. It gives a lift to everybody.
The Prime Minister attended Mass in St Patrick's and Father Todd Dolan said it was in this church and at this font that his grandparents were baptised. He also visited the nearby graves of some of his ancestors.
So we are all second cousins of Mark Carney. Our grandfather, John Carney, would have been Mark Carney's grandfather's brother. So they were brothers. Our grandfathers were brothers with Mark Carney. So it's a very proud day for us as a family, all of us.
In the 1960s, his grandfather came to Ireland. He stayed in our house at Westport. And he stayed with us for 10 days. And he was such a lovely man.
We have made more friends and have shaken more hands than ever in my lifetime for 96 years.
Mark Carney concluded his own personal journey to Aughagower with the planting of an Irish oak tree.
I'm not that many generations removed.
He said he was fiercely proud of his Irish roots and has a map of this parish on his office desk to remind him of where he came from.
And Teresa joins us now from the Octagon right in the centre of Westport. Good evening to you, Teresa. As you take us through this remarkable day for the region and, of course, Aughagower, tell us what's happening this evening.
Absolutely remarkable day, Ray. You're so right. Well, we've moved from Aughagower to Westport and there are hundreds of people gathered outside the Town Hall Theatre here in Westport, hoping for a glimpse of the Canadian Prime Minister. Maybe he'll shake their hands and greet them, maybe a selfie when he emerges from a civic reception in an hour or so. That reception is being hosted, of course, by Mayo County Council in the honour of the man who describes himself as fiercely proud of his Mayo roots. And says Mayo is, he describes it as part of who he is. Now, he will be gifted this evening with a special commemorative history of the Carney and the Moran clans, a very forensic, carefully researched 28-page document with lots of wonderful photographs as well, showing his history, and that's been put together by members of the Westport Historical Society. I think this has been a very, very successful day. Talking to Canadian media on the ground earlier, they too said they felt this was a very beneficial visit for both Ireland and Canada on a personal, on a political and on a business level. And the night is young.
Absolutely. Teresa in Westport, thank you.